Another question I had for you, Meng, and we were talking about this pre-call, was around this topic of PMs potentially shifting out of product management. Right now, last week, we saw 10% of Meta get laid off. A couple weeks before, we saw similar numbers at Oracle. The market is starting to get flooded with PMs. And a lot of these people, they're being forced out of a job. They're looking at the world and they're saying, whoa, maybe I should be building an AI app of my own. What are the things that a PM needs to know if they're going to go from PM to founder to really succeed?
Right. So I just want to clarify something. When we say that PMs are getting fired, I think it's important to clarify that it's the non-technical PMs that are getting fired. The technical PMs are actually staying at those companies. And this gives us a very important message, which is that as a PM, you need to get more technical. And when we say technical, it doesn't mean that you're going to write the line of code. Like I mentioned before, I haven't written a single line of code in the past 6 months. Technical is this. This is what I mean by technical. You're no longer the bureaucracy player, the politics player in the company. Nobody needs that anymore because AI can kind of juggle around that. Your job is basically to understand all of the jargon. So what is the best AI model? You know, when someone who's more technical than you, who's working on those projects, when they talk about GPT-2, Image 2.0, you know what it is. So those PMs who have these superpowers and who have all of this knowledge base and who has all of this workflow, they will be the one who will be staying. And they will be the one that will be transitioning to a new role.
I've been building a lot of AI products lately. My job search OS has 16 different agents. My newsletter has a recommendation engine. And I kept running into the same problem. I'd ship something, it would work in my testing, and then I'd get messages from users saying it's hallucinating or picking the wrong tool. The issue wasn't the prompts or the tools, it was that I wasn't actually evaluating anything. I didn't have a way to see what my agent was actually doing step by step. Every tool call, every decision. That's where Arise comes in. Let me show you. I'm going to open Claude Code and install Arise with just one command. npx skills, add Arise AI, Arise skills, skill yes. Now Claude Code already knows how to instrument my agent. I tell it set up tracing to Arise and it automatically analyzes my code base, figures out where the LLM and tool calls are, and adds instrumentation automatically. Now I can see everything, every trace, every span, every decision. And more importantly, I can evaluate it. That's the shift. Trace what's happening, evaluate where it fails, then fix it. This trace right here, my resume feedback agent was supposed to pull the company's tech stack from the job posting, but instead it hallucinated that they use React when the posting said Python. I never would have caught that without seeing the trace. And here's the part that blew my mind. I asked Claude Code to look at these traces and tell me what I should be evaluating. It came back with 4 eval criteria I hadn't written. Things like picking the right tool and staying grounded in the input. I wrote the evals, ran them, and found that my agent was making the same kind of mistake about 12% of the time. Claude pushed to fix, I reran the evals, and it dropped to under 2%. That whole loop, trace, evaluate, fix, took me about 20 minutes, and now it runs automatically. If you're building AI products and not evaluating them, you're shipping blind. Try Arise free at arise.com and get a year free, a $1,260 value with my bundle, Arise. Check it out. It's one of the top AI evals platforms used by all of the top AI teams for a reason. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.